The purpose of this short presentation is to demonstrate how Right90 automates the process of capturing, vetting, and analyzing the forecast, providing the entire organization with a trusted and actionable sales forecast. I'm in sales here at CD Systems, and I've been using Right90 now for the past 6 months to update my sales forecast on a weekly basis. Before Right90, I had to input data in Excel. It took me a really long time, was incredibly painful, and very much prone to errors. It also created a lot of trouble when our sales operations team had to aggregate all the data. Now, what used to take me a long time takes only minutes as opposed to hours. Unfortunately today, I don't have good news because I just got a call from Semtel Wireless in the Asia Pacific region about a product that they keep on ordering for me around the AC03. I'm going to have to change our forecast here from roughly around 16,000 units down to 3,000, and that's going to be projected pretty much through the quarter. I'm going to go ahead and put in a comment here so that my manager can see why we're experiencing the change in the forecast. Basically, there's a lot of price pressure right now in Asia Pac. As you can see here, this is updated throughout the rest of my forecast, and I'm just going to go ahead here and click Save. With Right90, I can update all of my opportunities and accounts at once without having to click through multiple screens. It also lets me have one page to be able to really kind of manage my business. Here I can compare forecast to actuals in terms of backlog as well as the data that's in my ERP systems. With Right90, sales forecasting has become part of my daily routine. I have never had this type of insight before.
I use Right90 to manage my sales teams and my entire business. Taking a look at my dashboard, which looks a lot like a stock chart, it shows me how my Q2 sales forecast has evolved over time. In March, our team is forecasting about 200 million, well above the 165 million target that we have. However, in recent months, there's been a decrease in our forecast and is now at about 117 million. I want to find out what's causing this to change. In this interface, I can easily interact with my graph and focus in on the area that I want to address. Right90 compiles and aggregates the data, and specifically it shows me that the AC03 product has not been performing well at all. By dragging it into the main chart, I can see more specifically which region it is also affecting. The Asia Pacific region here is noted to be the sole bottom performer. I want to see the details on this and why this is happening. My reps, all my reps in Japan have noted that there's been a competitive price pressure, and they're asking that with a 15% lower price, they may be able to sell more product. In about a minute and a couple clicks, I've gone from seeing a tremendous drop in my forecast to knowing exactly what is causing this drop, and now I know what I can do about it. My reps seem to think that if we give them a price discount, they will be able to sell a lot of the AC03. However, I'm a little skeptical of this because they are sales reps after all. If I'm going to ask finance for a 15% discount, I better trust these guys first. Fortunately, Right90 provides me a way to vet my raw forecast. I want to know if these guys in APAC are trustworthy and have they been accurate. Right90 provides me an easy way to view the historical performance of all my sales reps in different regions. Right90 shows the actual shipments compared to the forecast over the past 4 quarters. It looks like the folks in the United States and Americas are a bunch of sandbaggers. They forecast and they always come in at about 120 to 130%. Meanwhile, the folks in Europe have happy years. They only deliver about 70% of the forecast. But the folks in Asia Pacific, they're dead on. If I drill in specifically to Asia Pacific, I can see that the Japanese reps are very good forecasters. They're always at their numbers and always about 100% of what they forecast. So I would trust these reps. I'm going to set up a meeting with them to discuss the price discount for the AC03 in Japan. Right now, it looks like we can sell about 160,000 units of the AC03 in Japan. But after discussion with these reps and their conversation with customers, they're sure we can sell about 400,000 units with a 15% price discount. So I'm going to go ahead and change the forecast to reflect the changes that we will be making. And I'm also going to send a message to our operations person so that we can increase production to meet the demand of the customers in Japan. I'm going to go ahead and make these changes. And now that I feel that I've taken the action I needed to make sure that we win more business, I want to understand the impact of my overall number. With that most recent change, I'm now going to exceed my target and feel good about this quarter. Right90 provided me with quick insight into the exact area of forecast that demanded my attention, enabled me to vet the raw data, and ensured that I provided my organization with a trusted, actionable sales forecast. With Right90, I received the right level of detail in enough time to take action and avoid missing closable revenue. Imagine, if I didn't get that insight in time, I may have taken the wrong action, or worse, no action, and missed my number.